Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Potted Plant Entertainment. My name is Chris, and in case you don't know, I review movies and I rank them on a scale of 0 to 100 in increments of 5. Today I'm very excited. We are going to be doing something very special on this channel. This is something I never thought I would be doing. It's something that hasn't meant a lot to me, not even enough to watch all the films. But it means a lot to a lot of other people, including my sister, and I'm going to be reviewing the entire Harry Potter series. When I was a kid, Harry Potter used to really scare me. I remember the scene, and I can't remember if it was this one or the Chamber of Secrets, when you see Voldemort walking outside of the house as he's going to kill Harry and his parents. That used to scare the crap out of me. That was this movie, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Anyways. I don't have a lot of a history with Harry Potter, but I recently bought them all here on Blu-ray, as you can see, and I figured, you know what, why not? Harry Potter is something that's meant a lot to a lot of people. You know, it's funny, you know that thing, like, with Avatar, where people, like, they left the theater and they got, like, the Avatar syndrome, which is where people became depressed that it wasn't real. People do the same thing with Harry Potter and Star Wars, where they just wanted to be real so bad, but it's not. None of it's real. But they really, really want it to be. And, you know, say this has meant a lot to a lot of people. Like, the culture around Harry Potter is like Rick and Morty fan base, you know what I mean? Like, it's really, really up there. Now, I don't hear as much about it now as I used to because it's been 10 years since the last film was released, but Harry Potter is a big deal. J.K. Rowling really opened up this giant world. And so it's been a very long time since I've seen any of these movies, but I haven't even seen The Order of the Phoenix or the last movie. So when I do review those movies, those will be first viewing reviews. But this one I've seen before. I just haven't seen it since I was a kid. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Or for you foreign friends, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I have no idea why it's different overseas, but it is. So, it came out in 2001 and stars Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, Richard Harris, Maggie Smith, Robbie Coltrane, and Emma Watson. It was directed by Chris Columbus and is produced by Michael Barnathan, Chris Columbus, Duncan Henderson, and Mark Radcliffe, who I'm pretty sure is Daniel Radcliffe's dad, and I think that's how he landed this role, too. So the movie tells the story of this young boy who survived this attack from this evil wizard named, well, we don't say his name, but Voldemort. So he survives this attack from him when he's a baby, and the guy kills his parents, but he doesn't kill him. So he's very famous. He is the boy that lived, as they say in the film. And so he's living with his aunt and his uncle and his cousin, and they just hate him. They hate him. They hate who he is. And finally, he is invited to go to the Hogwarts School of Wizardry, which is for British wizards. So he goes there, and he makes some friends, and he learns things about himself that he never knew, and all the while, he is finding out about Voldemort, and why he, you know, stuff. So basically, this whole movie just sort of sets up the Harry Potter world. I remember, like, when I was a kid, I used to watch this with my babysitter. It was this one and the second one. We used to have this babysitter, and she would bring these over, and they would scare the crap out of me. Both those first two movies would just really scare me. I did not like Harry Potter. They were like horror movies to me. But that was my introduction to Harry Potter. This came out in 2001, so depending on the month, I was either 1 or 2. And it's amazing how long this series ran, too. This series ran for over 10 years. Wow, you know, I just realized the MCU's been going on longer than that. That's crazy. Anyways, so let's get into my pros and cons with this. So my first thing is that this movie has such a great sense of imagination. There is a lot of creativity that went into this film, and I always appreciate that when you could tell that the people who were making it were really passionate about what they were making. They wanted to make something great, and it's all over the screen in this film, all over the place. The world that this movie created is just astonishing. That's what I'm saying. There's so many people out there who really, really desperately want this to be real, and you go to Universal Studios, and it sort of gives you a sense of that, you know what I mean? Because it's pretty cool. And people really want this to be real, because it just, J.K. Rowling made like this wonderful scary but creative and fun world, and you just want to be a part of it so bad, but you can't. One of the things I like about this movie is that Harry's kind of like a young Link in this movie, and then in the later films, he's like the older Link, like Ocarina of Time. Has anyone else ever noticed that? Maybe that's just me. Anyways, but you instantly care for Harry because he's got this terrible family. They don't like him. They neglect him. They don't buy him good things. He sleeps underneath the stairs. So you instantly care for this little kid. The costume design is phenomenal. This has like some of the best costume work I've ever seen. It's a really awe-inspiring film. It doesn't exactly bring you the sense of wonder and awe to the extent of Jurassic Park, but there are things you see in this movie where you're like, whoa, that is cool. And I like things in movies that do that. The cast, this was brilliantly casted. The camaraderie between Emma Watson, what's his name, Rupert Grint and Daniel Radcliffe, they have great camaraderie with each other. They work so well. And throughout this whole series, you just see them grow together. And you know that they became like really good friends in real life too. And that shows on the screen. They are amazing together. But it isn't just them, everyone. Like Hagrid and Dumbledore, everyone. Freaking Snape. He's amazing. Everyone likes that guy. Of course, I prefer Die Hard, but that's just me. Also, the practical effects in this movie are really cool. There's a lot of great practical costume work and other things in this film, and they really work. I love this, when he goes in this bank, right, and there's these goblins working in there. They look really cool. Or there's another part in the film where it's like Halloween, and there's these jack-o'-lanterns hovering above them. I'm not sure if that was practical or if that was CGI, to be honest, now that I think of it. But either way, it looked really cool. The music is amazing. John Williams, legend, man. Legend. Da 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 da. And it's not even just a theme song. It's just all the music throughout the Harry Potter series. John Williams is a master at his craft. And the set design is really cool too. All the sets and the things that they built to look at in this film, they're just incredible. It's really, really, really how the words on the page popped into life in this movie. Now, this is far from being a perfect film. It's not even like a super great film. So let's get into it. So for one thing, the CGI in this film does not hold up. It's terrible. It is terrible. It's really, really dated. Also, this movie has a lot of exposition. Like a lot of exposition. Pretty much half the film is exposition. Now, I understand that they had a lot they had to set up, because a lot of people didn't read the books. I've never read the books, and I'm not going to. They're too big, and I don't like reading. So there's a lot that they have to get out to the audience, so I understand that, but it's like half the film. There's also, this is something I never hear anyone talk about. Why are there no safety precautions at this school? I noticed this not just in this movie, but throughout the whole series. There's no safety precautions at this school. They will put these kids in danger and don't give a crap. There is a tree that lives on the island where the school is that kills people. Why is it allowed to be there? They send the kids into these woods where monsters live as punishment. What? Well, how do they not get sued? And also, this is something that I hate about Harry Potter. I hate this. It's not just this film. I hate this about Harry Potter. Harry is constantly getting saved and bailed out in this film. And it's not just this one. It's the whole freaking series. He's always getting bailed out, always. Right when he's in a pickle. Right when he's about to die. Right when he's in trouble. Something or someone will save him. And it's really annoying how he can't take care of himself. He's always getting bailed out, always. That's why, like, somebody told me once, he was like, have you ever noticed that in Harry Potter, he doesn't do anything? Well, it's been a long time since I've seen the movie, so I didn't know what he was talking about. Now I know exactly what he was talking about. It's not that he doesn't do anything, it's just that people are always bailing him out. Always. He's useless. But he's not actually useless. It's just, he's always like this close to being killed, and then something saves him. And I'm like, can he save himself just once, please? Like, anyway, it's not a great film, but it is a really good film, and it really did, the best thing that this movie did was setting up this world. It reached out to accomplish that goal, and it did a phenomenal job at it. And I'm going to give Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone an 1980. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Power Player Entertainment for more. Hit the like button, leave me reviews, suggestions in the comments down below. Follow me on Instagram and Tumblr at Power Player Entertainment for channel updates and written reviews. And look forward to my review for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets coming very soon. Much love.